What's going on YouTube? Crypto Matrix here, coming at you from another cryptocurrency stream. And guys, we definitely had a very clear pattern that played out, which led to this breakout and another pattern right within it. Guys, I want to show you guys exactly what I think is going to happen in the Bitcoin price action. And guys, get this, some epic news. Check it out right here. We have finally hit over 1,000 subscribers, guys. And even just look at the watch time for this last month. Over 908 hours of watch time, guys. Just phenomenal, guys. I couldn't be happier with this. These are just biblical times in cryptocurrency, guys, and just thank you so much for all your support. And look at this. Hopefully within the month, guys, I will be getting monetized. Just another 700 hours and change, and I will hit my goal. So guys, in simplicity, if you're a follower and supporter of this channel, now is the time to grind that watch time, guys. These are just amazing times. I feel like I'm just so close. I feel like, all my hard work is about to pay off. And guys, let's be real here. We have been helping people discover their financial freedom for almost a year now. And just amazing times, guys. The student program is just going swimmingly, guys. It's just incredible. People are making money left and right. Every single student has made more money than they have given me at this point. And guys, I can't just stress enough. This is just amazing. Oh man, the relationship, the friendships, everything that's going on here, just the interactions I'm getting with everybody. It's just the best thing, guys. When you help someone discover their financial freedom, it just changes their life. And me as a teacher, it just is the most rewarding feeling, seeing the life change, the happiness. Man, guys, I could go on and on, guys, but I just wanted to say thank you again, guys, for all your support. Hitting 1,000 subs is a huge milestone. And guys, it's just the beginning. I'm going to be around for a long time. I'm going to be involved in cryptocurrency my whole life. This is all I do. So just some biblical times, guys. We have a lot of price action to go over today. Many different alts. Lots in the Bitcoin price, guys. Lots to talk about. So guys, if you're not subscribed yet, be sure to smash that subscribe button, smash that like button. And guys, let's dive right into the price action. So guys, we definitely had a lot of interesting patterns over the last few days. In reality, I was just celebrating my 1,000 subs, so I actually just took a break last night. But guys, definitely a very clear pattern which led to this breakout. Let's just talk about that quickly. So basically, we had an ascending wedge, okay? Very clear as day, very clear as day. And guys, we played it perfectly, all right? Check it out. Measured from top of wedge to back of wedge using wedge theory to the point of breakout. And guys, that target was easily hit. Look at that, guys. Just amazing target projection. And then right into a new pattern. For instance, we didn't have it yet, but as soon as we got the next touchdown, we formed a nice little double bottom here, okay? Measured through point resistance right there, okay, make that nice and yellow. Then we'll measure from the point of resistance to the deepest wick, and guys, a very perfect target allocation. Okay, when you actually just pump above, a few $100, that's something I'm always talking about, is the volatility of crypto. Sometimes targets will be a little overextended, and for instance right here we're only talking about $150 here, so epic target hit right there, guys. And let's be real, that's why the price action starts to pull back. People see these patterns, they take their profits on the trade, and it moves the price around, guys. It's just quite simply, this is how a lot of people analyze the market and move forward, okay? So for instance, we're definitely waiting for another pattern to play out right here, for instance. Okay, we've got to watch something to form. We could be forming a wedge downward, for instance, something like this. Like we definitely have a big line of support right there, okay? I'm gonna make that yellow. Okay, so let's see if we form another strong pattern here over the next few hours. Okay, for instance, we could form maybe a double top right here. For instance, we could get like a fake out. Okay, if we break this little trend right here, okay, maybe a rejection. There's lots of things that can happen, guys. For instance, you have to wait for a pattern to play out. You can't just say, oh, I want to go in, I want to play it. And yes, there are many indications you could read, for instance, to get in the market. So, for instance, right here, something I always like to talk about is a trifecta. For instance, when the 7 crosses the 20, which then breaks resistance, we can call that a trifecta, okay? That's 3 confirmations of price action. So a question I got is, which indicator do you use to confirm the volume movement? So guys, one that I really like is the volume 20, okay, guys? So for instance, the 20 right down here, okay? So for my input, I use the MA length 20, and then my style, I keep it about 75% so I can still see, and then always have your volume moving average highlighted, Okay, guys, so in simplicity, when you see volume moving above the volume moving average on the 20, you can match it up with the 20 moving average up here and get a good understanding of price action. So for instance, we got the cross up, the price moved up. We got the cross down, the price moved down, guys. So for instance, we're getting a little bit of volume in the market right here. For instance, we had some good volume 1 bar ago, and now we're working towards the volume moving average here. And that's why we're kind of moving sideways and up, because we had good volume, pumped it up a little, and now not so much volume, so a double rejection of higher prices off the 20. And guys, I've been getting this question a lot. That is how I read the volume indicator. Okay, guys, I love to combine the volume indicator with many other indications. Okay, there's just so many you can do it, but honestly, guys, the way you should be handling volume is in combination with another indicator always. Okay, and in simplicity, I love the EMAs. Okay, so let's see if we can actually break the resistance of this potential pattern here. But guys, we just don't have enough to go off of yet. So for instance, like we could force something. You know, we could force a wedge right here. We have all the touches, okay? So this could be a channel that we're in right now, just for transparency, guys. Let's see how we handle this. Okay, we've been kind of teetering out and having reverse pressure as a median line right now, which is actually awesome, guys. This is the last sign of reverse pressure we have. And if you guys don't understand reverse pressure, think of it as like a big circle with a pie, basically. So a whole bunch of different increments, and as the reverse pressure starts to fold over, that's when the bear market will begin. So think of lines just kind of going like this, and then eventually folding over into the bear market, guys. And that's exactly how reverse pressure works. I know it's a bit of an advanced indication there, but in reality, guys, it's quite simple once you lay it out like that. Anyway, guys, that's what I think is going on with the Bitcoin price. Watch for this pattern to play out, but we are in this descending wedge right now. And guys, as you know, those do tend to break to the upside. So guys, hopefully we get a little bit more pressure up here and start moving to the right, a little bit more volume, and then we could start to get a breakout pretty soon. So for instance, if we get a breakout of this pattern, I'd be looking for a long over on BYBIT, maybe somewhere like right around 54,890, okay, guys? But then again, watch the volume to see if we get a reversal and or a fake out. And guys, if you haven't signed up using my links right here, you can save up to almost $2,000 just by using these links right here. And don't forget about my giveaway, guys. One lucky winner will be winning a Ledger Nano X at the end of the month. All you have to do is deposit a minimum of 0.02 BTC. And we have a bonus giveaway going on. The first 20 users who simply register an account with BYBIT will receive $5 bonus on top of the $100 bonus. And guys, one other coin which has gotten a lot of hype in the last few days is AMP. Okay, guys, this is definitely a very solid coin, very solid project. I've been in on this one for quite some time. And guys, many reasons why. It is just in its infancy stage with a lot of room to the upside. And guys, we're in another descending wedge right here. And I am expecting this to get a breakout momentarily, guys. So check that out as we move forward. Get ready to get your trades going. Okay. And watch your indications. Okay, let's talk Bollinger Bands for a minute. Okay, let's pull off the EMAs for a brief moment. So for instance, we have broken the median, okay, and we rode the wave up back here and kind of retested a few times, retesting the top. But in general, unlike back here, with how wide the Bollinger Band, we are tightening up for a move. So for instance, that's why I say a breakout is imminent, because as we retest this resistance, above the median of the Bollinger Band, we have potential to expand to the upside, guys. And for instance, you pull up the 7, you pull up the 20. Okay, we have gotten the cross way back here, also through the median. That is also a form of trifecta. Okay, so we are going to get a breakout really imminently, guys. Definitely very soon. And guys, just for transparency here, you pull up the daily, you pull up the 55. We are way above the 55 on the daily. We're even above the 20. And basically, we've been getting bounces off the 20, bounces off the median of the Bollinger Bands, guys. So AMP is looking extremely healthy, guys. And for instance, we just had a massive tightening and a big breakout up. Guys, AMP is definitely crushing right now. It is definitely in a good place. We're beyond holding trend. It is very bullish right now, guys. Don't sleep on AMP for sure. And guys, I wanted to talk about Electroneum. So we're in this horizontal triangle right here. And guys, we played it perfectly. Tightening up. And guys, what's very interesting is exactly what I said would happen. Okay, as we broke out of this descending wedge, we would retest the legacy line and we would either get rejected or break through it and get back on legacy. So guys, not the best news here. So for instance, we got rejected 3 times, okay? We didn't break out of the pattern to the upside. We got a fake out basically with the descending wedge. and we are now playing the wedge further. So the reality is we're kind of doing something like this. We're just bouncing into it and trying to break out. Like, we want a breakout. That's the reality with Electroneum right now. It's screaming breakout. It's long overdue. And guys, but as you can see, we got the breakout out of this pattern right here. So guys, that's what I was talking about in my last video. As we rode this up, we could get a breakout either to the upside or the downside. And guys, here was your indications right here. We got the 7 crossing the 20, crossing the 55, crossing the pattern, pull up the Bollinger Bands in simplicity. We crossed the median at the same point of the 7 crossing the 20, guys. That's the trifecta. I mean, we had a lot more than a trifecta here. We had many indications. And just let me elaborate that for you guys. You can pull up hundreds of indications and get the same story. I try to make it simple for you guys so you can understand. For instance, some of the best traders I've ever run into, they only use a few indicators. They get in and out of the market quickly. They're not wasting their time. And the reality is when you have too many indications up, you're going to get lost. You're going to be wasting time. You're not going to be entering when you should be. And man, time is the most relevant thing in trading, guys. You have to start to understand that. Okay? So again, guys, we must break out of this to the right. We could be forming, for instance, another pattern right here. Okay, we could be forming another wedge, just a smaller pattern within pattern, for instance. Okay, and this looks like actually a descending, well, it's just a horizontal triangle, But guys, like I said, we're trying to break out so badly, so hopefully that will happen over the next few days, guys. Definitely be watching for the break. Play your indications, guys, so you know exactly where to enter the market. But guys, in simplicity, if we break the resistance with volume, okay, volume must come in. We need the volume, okay? Then we can anticipate a bigger move or a breakout, guys, especially if volume comes in. But again, watch for the 7 to cross the 20, in through the 55 to take your position in simplicity, as well as breaking the resistance of the patterns. Okay, so you can either take it right there, just for a short, quick trade there, or you could take it, hold it, see if we get rejected. If we break out there, hold your trade, and then look for a target projection out of this horizontal triangle right here. Okay, so say like we broke out like right there. For instance, that's where I'd be looking to take profit off of this trade, okay? Because for instance, if we broke out of this big horizontal wedge here, we could obviously go up much, much higher, guys. But for instance, when we're talking day trading, fast trades, this is how you play it, guys. This is how you nip profits every single day. And guys, one last coin I'd like to talk about is Uni, and just amazing times, guys. I couldn't be happier with this one. Look at this descending wedge breakout with easy target projection hit. I mean, perfect hit right there, guys. And then look at this pump right out of that wedge right there, retesting the top of the wedge. So even if you took that trade, guys, you're up 30-some%. If you even use 10x leverage, we're talking 300%, guys. That is just biblical. You know, people ask me all the time, just, you know, what is the best way to trade? And guys, there's just so many. There's so many ways to trade, and that's the beauty. Once you understand how to read, you can apply any form of strategy to make these trades. So there's many forms of strategies here. I like to obviously day trade a lot and nip profits every single day. And guys, it's because of leverage, which has given me this newfound understanding there. Okay, so for instance, I can make a big trade off of just something like this and make a lot of money. Okay, but when you get something like this, my gosh, that's months of trading if you even just held it out for a few days, guys. That's one hell of a paycheck right there. And just to extend out what we're looking at right here, we are possibly getting a breakout out of this big wedge right now, this big channel we've been in for a long time, guys. This is extremely big news for Uni. Man, we could pump up and see maybe even $50 before mid next month. Just incredible times, guys. And yes, there's obviously a lot of patterns within patterns right here, guys. Okay, let's just draw them out so you guys can see them. Okay, so for instance, measured from the back of the horizontal triangle to the point of breakout. And guys, look at that. Look at that. Okay, let's see what we got here. We got even another tiny right here. Okay, I'm actually going to draw out all the patterns first and then do the target projections. Okay, lots of triangles here. This is super bullish. Look at that back, started all the way back there. Nice little W. Man, Pump City. Pump City, Pump City. All right, guys, so all the readings, let's just measure it right here. Okay. This one kind of a little shy here, to be honest. Okay, that's all right. Understand, we're in a pump. Okay, so the volatility, it's very hard to read that target projection in reality. Okay, guys. Measured from right there to right there, because that's our only point of reference. For instance, you wouldn't go back here because we have nothing to go off of. Okay, to the point of breakout. And guys, perfection, perfection. Okay, that's the reality I'm trying to teach you guys. This is a science. Okay, this is a language. You must understand the language to make your trades. So guys, just on Uni alone, in the last several days, you could have made 1 safe trade, 2 safe trades, 3 safe trades, 4 safe trades, 5 safe trades, guys, and one probably about to happen right now. For instance, if you entered a position, obviously set your stop loss back at the 55 moving average on the 15, so like 5% basically, and then when you get up 7%, bump it up 2% in the profit, so no matter what, you walk away with a win. Quite simply, guys. I mean, this is a science. Take it that seriously, guys, because that's how you make good trades. And guys, that's all the time I have for today. These are just biblical times in cryptocurrency. I couldn't be happier with all of the price action, whether it be Bitcoin, Ethereum, alts, guys. I've been scooping up coin all year, all right? All year, all last year, guys. So all of my hard work has been paying off lately, guys. I'm just blown away. And the reality is, guys, we might only be not even halfway into this bull cycle if we actually get an even stronger recovery over the next week or so, guys. I mean, these are just biblical times, guys. I could go on. And guys, I can't be happier of the student program. It's just incredible. Everyone is making so much money. I mean, we're talking life-changing gains here. I mean, the majority of the group is just talking quitting their job all the time. They don't see the value in going to a 9-to-5 anymore when they can make so much money sitting at home with their families in their homes. Guys, I can't stress enough. I did those 9-to-5s. I started businesses. I went bankrupt twice before I found crypto, just working my ass off. Working my ass off. I want you guys to really hear that, because until I founded crypto and just discovered just the volatility it brings and the profits you can get with leverage, man, guys, I was in a struggle. You know, I was working so hard. I couldn't stand it. And guys, I wasn't making a lot of money, and I owned a salon and spa, a big one, not a small one. So, it was a lot of work, a lot of overhead, dealing with a lot of employees, a lot of different people. And man, guys, cryptocurrency has just changed my life. My path has just changed in an amazing way. So this last year, even just for me, has just been biblical. And guys, the people who have been watching my channel, you've seen my life change right before your eyes. I mean, you can obviously go to my earlier videos and, look down and just notice the change just over the last several months, guys. I mean, it's just incredible. I mean, even just look at the way the title pages look. I mean, we've just been growing. I've been getting better at the YouTubing process as well. I mean, guys, I just couldn't be happier, and just amazing times ahead, guys. And if you want to be discovering your financial freedom, guys, reach out to me today at bitcoindeathstar@gmail.com. These are just amazing times, guys. There's so much money to be made. We have just condensed the course to 25 hours. So basically anyone who got in prior to today, basically before yesterday, like I said, when we hit 1,000 subscribers, the course will be condensed to take on more people. Originally, I wasn't thinking I was going to be taking more than even 50 based on the schedule. So for instance, condensing the class allows me to help more people, take more people into Zion, and that's really what it's all about, guys. I want to be able to help as many people discover their financial freedom as possible. And guys, if you're not making the gains you deserve, this is exactly what you need, okay? You need a guide, okay? It's very hard trading crypto early stages. It's very hard trading crypto in general, okay? So having a teacher is extremely pivotal in the process. And guys, I am much cheaper than trade schools. We are talking astronomically cheaper. And guys, I am giving you one-on-one attention. That is almost a guaranteed absorption rate, guys. I hope that makes sense to you, because it's just life-changing, guys. And once you get to Zion and just feel the vibe among the group, you're going to feel it yourselves, guys. And if you're not already excited, I mean, you really should be. And, congratulations to so many of you discovering your financial freedom. I mean, Zion is just bursting with so many people just doing so well, guys. It is just amazing. And guys, I could go on and on about that, but if you want to discover your financial freedom, reach out to us today at bitcoindeathstar@gmail.com. My buddy Mitch will be happy to send you your onboarding email. And guys, remember, if you don't come from a rich family must come from you. And with cryptocurrency, I make it as easy as riding that wave. I am Crypto Matrix. I'll catch you guys later. And here is the link right here. This is they will receive from rewards.